Layne Riggs gets us off and rolling from Lime Rock Park with the trucks.
Great start on the outside by Connor Mosack, but Layne's going to be able to get the lead into one. There's the narrowed down part of the racetrack as they go into the only left-hand corner on this racetrack.
Kaden Honeycutt do a great job on the outside of Mosack through that 3 and 4. Stayed up there beside him. Can he beat him up over the hill? This is going to be interesting getting to turn 5.
And the narrow nature of the track continues all throughout as they continue to battle side by side with Honeycutt on the left and Mosack on the right.
See Chandler Smith just ahead, and there's Parker Kligerman. I could see that smile on his face from here, Eric. He loves this event, loves being here, and now he's a race car driver, though, and it's all about making those moves like that. Big 3 wide to the bottom. Great job, Parker.
Parker set them up coming down the hill, stayed back, got a little run. Did not pull it off, though. Look at that. What a job by Tyler Ankrum to stay on the outside of Perez like that. That was really difficult going down through turn 7.
His fight for position continues, and unfortunately for Parker, he didn't make that pass on either of those trucks that he was to the inside of on the approach to Big Bend. And that's Ben Mayer in the 42 inside and perhaps bouncing off of Stuart Friesen for a battle outside of the top 10.
He's going to get that spot. That was aggressive.
62 Wesley Slimp, he is off the lead lap after a bit of a moment that he had about a few laps ago. After he was running a little bit higher up in the running order, the run to turn 1.
And this, Eric, just to be clear, is not fun. I think he's locked up those tires and just couldn't make the corner, and then he struggled to get her spun around and headed back in the right direction, so lost a lap in the middle of all this. Oh, Caden's wide.
And Tyrell got pinned between them as we come to the line with 1 to go in stage 1. Honeycutt lost a considerable amount of time to Riggs, having Tyrell get pinned between them both.
That's just timing. He timed his pass perfectly, and it caught Kaden in a bad spot and lost 6-8 truck lengths there. But he's now around the Ram, got his eyeballs right back up on the 34 of Riggs.
And if Layne does not get up to and pass the next truck in line, the battle for the free pass is going to be between the 14 of Tyrell and the 81 of Chris Wright with a half lap to go on the stage.
And you think about all that stuff. If you're a driver, you're looking in your mirror, looking out your windshield. What's happening ahead of me? I've got to stay ahead of Chris Wright behind me. That's that top yellow truck.
So here comes Riggs through the downhill behind Colin Brown. Riggs is going to come to the line. He's going to grab his 6th stage win of 2026, the most of all drivers, as he takes it at the line. Mentioned the 42 of Ben Mayer was having a solid run in the top 15, and he actually came down, and they said he lost fuel pressure, and we're waiting to see here if he is either waiting for the field to catch him or if the problem happened again. And also the 76 of Louis Foster, too fast exiting pit road. For more on what's going on with Ben Mayer from Chester, Maryland, here's Caitlin.
Yeah, it seemed like he started having the same issue again. He's saying right now the possible fire, and there was smoke in the cockpit.
It'll be 25 to go in stage 2 and 65 to go in the race as we're back underway from Lime Rock.
Great start by Honeycutt.
Tough to stay on the outside in turn 1 and 2. So.
Oh, it is, but he did his job getting there. But I think Layne's going to have the better of him.
Can Landon Lewis follow Layne through? No, he does not. Just gets stuck on the outside at turn 3. He'll be all right when they get to turn 4.
So Honeycutt settles into 2nd, Lewis 3rd, Annunziata getting around Mosack for 4th. Bit of a slide there with Mosack fighting back now.
Look at Landon Lewis up to 3rd. He's wanting to join that duo that's been so dominant today.
Level of physicality to start to increase as the laps tick off as we see Parker Kligerman side by side with Christian Eckes, 77 and 91. A little bit of smoke and haze coming from one of the trucks a little bit further up, it seems.
Whoa, the contact there between the 91. Saw those trucks get together, Christian Eckes and Parker Kligerman.
Which is seemingly the theme of this Truck Series season up to this point as Frankie Muniz goes around.
Frankie got right back on the gas and got her going.
Good job, Frankie.
It was off the west bend just before they go downhill, and there may have been some contact with Graham Doyle.
Yeah, I think the bend in left front fender is a little sign that there was some contact. Oh, yeah.
Is that going to be a wheel hop?
Yeah, there you go.
Bang.
That's when you tell your spotter to tell Frankie's spotter, I did not mean to do that. I got loose.
And the caution is out, and it's a problem for Ty Majeski. The driver who was running up in the top 10 has gone off at Big Bend and is all the way out by the tire pack, it appears. We're on board with Gio.
That was weird. He got loose really early.
Looked like a wheel hop, Michael, and then it turned itself to the inside of the track, then got on the rumble strips, and that was all she wrote right there.
And look at the tire barrier.
Yeah,
he got in there deep.
That is all she wrote. That truck will be done.
And to go in stage 2, 50 to go in the race. Landon Lewis gets turned on the front straightaway. And here comes the pack.
Big block.
More trucks going off further down the front stretch as Lewis comes to a sliding stop just off the Armco guardrail.
We stay green for now.
Caution is back
there it
out.
is.
Thomas Annunziata with a lot of damage. Honeycutt shown as the leader.
But now,
Watch the block.
well,
Right there.
Layne gives him the block. Oh, he come across the nose. That's what happened. So it wasn't really a block by him. It was,
That's not what caused the wreck,
Right,
but he
exactly.
got a block, and that cost him momentum and then got turned.
yeah. What a shame. Landon Lewis doing a great job the whole race.
Wow, what a job.
There's Mosack trying to take advantage. And Gio just gets by on driver's right.
Interesting
Well,
developments
Michael.
on pit road here.
Yeah, we got a little strategy going on here. Gio Ruggiero, they say that they can run from here to the end on fuel.
They can.
But are those 4 Goodyear tires going to run all the way to the end of the race? That's a big gamble, I think. With the fall off that we've seen.
Parker Kligerman, Jake Garcia, Tanner Gray, Justin Haley, your top 10 with 3 to go in stage 2.
Layne hangs right with him.
Trying to get that side draft. Can he hang on the outside? That's the question.
Oh,
what a good
Honeycutt
corner.
into the curb pretty badly, and it lost some momentum.
Can Riggs stay there up to the left-hander as Hemrick gets off-road behind him, and we're still door-to-door for the lead.
This is incredible racing. We talked about intensity jacking up. You can see it, you can feel it, it's happening.
Riggs got another good run there as they head towards the uphill section. Here's Parker Kligerman in the 77 trying to get a spot from Ankrum as Riggs dips the left side into the hole that's developed there on corner exit.
Not to Butcher after making some contact. Oh, you see
Stewart
Friesen.
tried to go 3 wide.
Oh, and off goes Chris Wright.
Wright, who had just gotten the free pass a couple of cautions ago, now back on the lead lap, running in 23rd.
Finish this race. Speaking of finishing, here we come.
Layne tried to give it a shot in the final run down the hill, but it's not going to happen. Second stage win of 2026 for Tricon Garages. Kaden Honeycutt, and his first since Darlington. Now, when the caution came out, we had Honeycutt, Riggs, and Enfinger as the top 3 for more on the 9. Here's Caitlin.
Well, guys, we've documented the up and down struggles for this team and the different issues that have kept him from having a good finish. And once again, problems plaguing this group. Just talked to the crew chief, Derek Smith. They were having voltage issues, ended up having to change a battery. So he has dropped significantly back to 17th.
So how about this front row? Cole Butcher, who is a super late model ace, alongside of Stuart Friesen, who is incredible in dirt modified racing, and also in these trucks as well. They're going to lead us back to green with the strategy all over the place across the front runners. 36 laps to go, and we're back underway from Lime Rock, and they're already fanning out 3 wide. Hold on.
I bet if you look close, you can see 4 wide back there. What a crazy jam session it is into turn 1.
Stewart stays on the outside. What a great run around turns 1 and 2. Right here, Cole's probably going to give it up. No, he doesn't.
Oh, and he's going to grab the lead.
Takes the lead.
Look at all those Rams that have cycled up toward the front.
So Butcher to the point. Couple of trucks dipping wheels off in trouble. Chris Wright gets tagged and turned around. I believe he got hit by Eckes.
A lot of damage. I don't know if that truck will drive away or not.
I thought I saw the 91 go off the racetrack, and as it tried to rejoin, it caught Wright. We stay green. Butcher leads to the final corner. Oh, Butcher, though, off the pace off the final turn. And now the caution flag flies.
Going to be equally as crazy. See if we can see what happened to Wright.
So yeah, that's Eckes way off.
Oh, yeah. Great call, Eric. That's exactly what happened.
But
if you looked up ahead of that a little bit, Layne Riggs was all four off in the dirt.
There goes a big slide into the wall.
So a bit of a development here. We saw Cole Butcher slow on what we believed was prior to the caution. However, the yellow came out shortly thereafter. Not quite sure of the scoring loop setup of this racetrack, but I have to believe that if it was to the point where that alternate start-finish line was, he was confirmed the leader, that even though when they got off the corner when the yellow came out, he was still scored as the leader of the race. Chip begins, and we are under the red flag after an oil down evidently took place off of the pit lane and around most of the racetrack. We are putting the cleanup crew to work here, and that's going to extend this slowdown period with still 28 laps to go in this race. And it appears that we have laid down 1.5 miles worth of fluid for this track crew to clean up. Butcher, the control truck, freezing outside, and here comes the land rush.
Look at Honeycutt, 3 wide into 1.
Oh no, Freezy gets turned by Butcher as they go in the corner. Honeycutt is caught up in it as well.
Exactly what I said, Michael. He got down in there and there was no grip.
I believe Layne Riggs may have also been swept up in that. Several of the front running and contending trucks are now out of it as Gio Ruggiero goes to the lead. Annunziata to second, and Butcher rebounded to hold on to third.
Watch that 45 in fourth, Landon Lewis. We saw the speed of him. He's right there with these guys. Look, he's going to make a move.
Lewis catches the curve, trying to get by Butcher, and what has suddenly turned into a fight for third down the hill. Every truck was able to continue on. Watch what happened here.
Look how low Butcher is entering the corner. I said be the aggressor. He just didn't have enough angle into that turn. Hit the curb and then hit Friesen.
That's exactly what happened, Mike.
He might have got some help, and I think we're about to see whether he did or not. We're going to go on board with Gio Ruggiero.
Giving him a push there, which you want.
Yeah.
There you go.
And it just pushed him out of control.
Look at all these drivers locking up the front tires going into the first quarter. Now on board with the Ford Racing, number 38 of Layne Riggs.
Oh, he catches Honeycutt. Nothing he can do. They were just trying to avoid the crash.
Now Chandler Smith rejoined the race. However, that truck is rolling very slowly up through the right-hander, and it's going to come to a stop to give us another caution. Oh, look at this. Annunziata up in flames from second spot under caution.
Well, now we have seen it all.
Yep.
Luckily, Thomas from the truck. That thing got hot in a hurry.
That was a big fire.
And was running in second spot. We were about to get the 1-to-go signal to restart this race. And there it is.
Yeah, see the oil on the racetrack coming out the right side of the motor. And with the motor just keep running, it just keeps pumping it out.
And he is struggling right now to get his way out of that truck.
As they come down the hill with 14 laps to go at Lime Rock, Gio Ruggiero gets us back rolling. Through the speedy dry they come.
Front row, very good start by both those trucks.
Grat can't hang on the outside there. Landon's going to give up that spot, end up third.
So the choice by Landon drops him to third, Enfinger to second, Garcia to fourth. and Colin Brown in the top 5.
From last. Let's give him that, from last place. What a great run. He's such a good road racer.
Battle for 5th. Colin Brown, Cole Butcher into the back of the Ram 25. Still sideways off the corner is Brown. No. He's into Butcher. Butcher out to the grass.
You know who's loving seeing all that? It's Tanner Gray.
And Parker Kligerman, who's trying to take advantage.
This is full contact NASCAR right here.
We talked about taking the gloves off. I think it went all the way through the field.
Oh, and there they go. No. Gray into the back of Colin Brown. Butcher is off as well.
Oh, Butcher slips by.
Wow.
What a shame. Colin got all the way up to 4th.
From last.
And that's checked up this whole pack. There's Honeycutt trying to get inside of Perez, who blocks him all the way down to where the pavement ends. Something of note for Gio Ruggiero, the final lead change in the last 10 laps has happened 6 of the last 7 road races. As we got a truck, 2 trucks off. Dawson Sutton and Wesley Slip have got off the track at Big Bend.
Hopefully they can get rolling, as Corey LaJoie has some issues as well.
Race is still green. LaJoie trying to find a safe place to rejoin.
I think it's more than that.
Sutton and Slimp have gotten going. LaJoie, however, has not. And as they come to the line with 9 to go and the top 3 starting to tighten up, we might be staring at our 7th yellow of the race, and there it is.
Corey LaJoie can't get that thing rolling.
Let's see what happened there. Oh, something happened to the 10 truck.
Wow.
He laid fluid down.
Yep, that's exactly what happened.
And nowhere for those guys, no way to control your truck when you dive down into there and hit oil.
Corey smart enough to get off the racetrack knowing it was oiling it down.
It'll be a 3-lap run to the checkers with Gio Ruggiero and Grant Enfinger already bouncing off each other as they come up through the gears and get back underway.
Looks like Gio got a little sideways off the corner. Grant gets the lead. Incredible restart for Grant Enfinger.
And Landon Lewis is going to get 2nd.
Tanner Gray going off-roading. Kligerman now trying to get up to 3rd. Lewis to 2nd, trouble behind him. Louis Foster is off into the grass. Enfinger to the point.
We're still green.
Kligerman on the inside of Ruggiero. Can he hold him in turn 5? This is the tough part right here.
Foster has gotten the truck rolling. We stay green. Kligerman hanging it out. One of the Rams way off wide off the final corner as Honeycutt looks up top to try to get to 3rd.
What a great move by Kaden Honeycutt.
Oh, he got run off the road. And he just turned him.
His teammate.
He just turned him after he got shoved off the road. Oh, but you said the gloves were off, didn't you say that time?
Yeah, a couple times.
Off the final corner. It's going to be a warm welcome back to Victory Lane for Grant Enfinger. First win of 2026 comes on the road course at Lime Rock.